Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's matchup for this Nova Scotia U15 Major League Martello Bandits as they take on the Gulls. The Bandits with a short bench this evening as we await puck drop here at center ice. Coming down to the last of the season here for both teams. Going to want to look to get everything out of this game that they can. Bandits don't play tomorrow, so rest day coming up. Going to want to empty the tanks today as much as they can and leave it all on the ice. Puck dropped one back by the Gulls. It's Noel. He'll take this one back. Looking to set up here early up to Cannon. Cannon caught up in his feet. Hayes trying to play that one off. Kept up now. Neutral zone ice. It's Cranston who's going to dump that one down and in early. Fry out to play. Left off down and low. Looking to cycle out of their own zone earlier. The Bandits. Kept in up top by Cranston. Hayes back for it now with control. Two guys on him looking to try to maneuver his way out down and deep. McLean now with control in the corner. He'll pick up. Taking this one back beyond his own net. Going to look to set up here early. Sends this one up top. Turned over inside, but able to be picked off by Burke. Burke working his way in through, driving mid-lane. A shot there and a glove save. A good look by Burke early on in this game. Trying to get something on net. So a new face-off to come our way down low in the Gulls zone. It's Bandits with an opening shot in this game. That's the offense they're going to look for early on here today. Last game, the Gulls defeated them in a pretty hefty score. So going to look to try to tighten things up today and hopefully pull off a win at home. Trying to find the pockets. Camus back on D today. The short bench of the Bandits, so stepping up to go back and play that position as it's chipped in, down and through by Zwicker. Robertson, he'll pick up low in his own corner. Cutting back now, looking for some space, sends it back to Camus. Camus. He collects low in his own zone. Light pressure here from the Gulls. Robertson, he'll send this one up along the boards. Can't be held in up top as this one's going to pop out loose up in neutral zone ice and chip back in low by the Gulls. Looking to make a change. Fry letting her team know about that changing opportunity here to get this one down and deep off of a touch, so no icing there. Looking to jump on this one is Burke, pressuring out wide. Now with some speed and control is Greenwood. Greenwood, he'll work his way up through. Cutting in, a shot that goes up high into the netting. So a new face-off to come our way. Some communication here between the referee and the Bandits. As this face-off going to take left side of Fry. Puck dropped and one off down and low. Sent up high and picked off now by Smith. Smith, he'll send this one through. Looking to work up ice with control of the Bandits as it's picked off now. Back in the other way and a shot up out and wide from Levy. Looking to try to regain that puck low in the corner as it's played out through. Caught up in between some feet. It's Pelham with a shot. That is up and off over by the scoreboard. So a new face-off coming our way once again and a new puck coming out of the timekeeper's box. Gulls taking this time to take the advantage of getting a change. Two shots there that were just up and wide, so Fry, nothing against her quite yet. Puck drop now. Chipped up high, Dufour. He'll send this one across the line. Kennedy, he'll try to get a shot off down low, but blocked off. McLean playing good defense out in front. Burke now out there trying to force. Down and low, Cannon. He'll cycle this one up top. Kennedy pops over his stick, so now a chance here for Ayotte. Ayotte putting his jets on, working down and low. A shot there and it's held up. Good work there by Joseph Ayotte. Hustling his way down ice, trying to get something off on net and just beats the Gulls. A good look here for the Bandits. Certainly a short bench, but lots of energy coming from this group to start things off today. Puck dropped. One off up and through. Zwicker now hands it off to Douglas. Douglas working his way in a wide, trying to cut back against Camus. But Camus with the defense to cut that puck off, trying to work it up top now. Caught up in his feet. Camus working in and through. Chips that one, pass it well. Trying to get it down and deep. Going to take his way back up top. Battling down and low. Looking for possession of this one as it's held up along the boards. Gulls looking to chip it through. Douglas, he'll send it out wide. Now Zwicker Can't quite gain control of that one as Robertson gets a stick on it and sends it back. Noel now. He'll try to send this one up into neutral zone ice. Wicker, Douglas working his way down and through. Going to try to drive out wide. Quick move there, but McLean able to hold his own on defense. A hit up along the boards, but staying strong on his feet is Young trying to work that puck out. Looking to find as it's cycled out of the Bandit zone now. Space and time here for Robertson. He'll take it up through neutral zone ice and chip that one down and in deep. Burke now. Kennedy battling deep in the corner. Burke plays it out in front. A good look there. Can't quite get anything off of that one. Are the Bandits, but a good look. It was O'Hearn out in front, waiting there on the doorstep to try to get one through. Now Gulls trying to work their way back up by Sears. He'll play this one up through neutral zone ice. Chip back off by Hayes. Battling to try to find possession of this one. Sears, he'll dump that one in low. McLean down low, loses sight. Sears with a shot. Held off on net by Fry. Now McLean back with it. McLean holding on to some control. Going to try to cycle this one out up top. Chipped up through. Now working up by the Bandits. It's Burke. Burke working in through. Quick move there. Pass over with a shot off there. Good look by the Bandits trying to set up in low in the Gulls zone. Hustling to every puck and trying to win every battle that they can. It's turned over just inside now. Bandits with control once again. A pass off to Schlender. And offside. That is going to be called. So new face-off to come our way now outside of the Gulls zone. An exciting first 5 minutes of this first period. Opening things here with lots of speed today. Gulls still looking to create more offense for themselves. Puck dropped. One off down and low. Dufour back with it. Pressure here from Ayotte. He'll play it off now to Greenwood. Greenwood. He'll play it out wide. Looking to work their way in. Are the Gulls in setup? Just inside. It's kept up. Trying to work in through. Robertson trying to play that stick out wide. Robertson picks that one off down and low, but taken from him once again. Levy, he gets it hard along the boards. Trying to find possession now. Robertson, he'll psych it up top for Ayotte, but held in by Dufour, who will send it back down and in deep. Camus back for it now. Camus over to Robertson. Robertson taking a look up to Ayotte. Ayotte up through neutral zone ice, trying to find the stick of Smith, but picked off by Greenwood. Greenwood now up through neutral zone ice, trying to chip this one down and low as the Gulls look to make a change. It's Robertson now. Robertson hustling out of his own zone. Plays this one up high for Ayotte, who will dump it in deep just wide of the net. Looking to make a change here are the Bandits. Chipped up and through. Now a chance. Wicker out to Douglas. Douglas in through neutral zone ice. Trying to work his way out wide. Hustling back on defense. And a good stick there from Hayes to keep that puck out wide. Battling to find Hayes. He collects. Chips this one up high. Held up by Henneberry, but offside it is. So a new face-off to come our way. Puck chipped out over into the Bandits bench. Face-off going to take place just here in neutral zone ice. Puck dropped, chipped off down and deep. Hayes back for it now. He'll collect low in the corner, chips it over to McLean. McLean up along the boards trying to cycle this one open. Noel with a shot from up high that goes wide. Henneberry jumping his way in along the boards trying to keep that line. Puck held up down and low now. Burke battling. Pops out loose into the corner. McLean. He'll take advantage of this one. McLean going to hold on to control here. Look for an option as he'll start to move his feet up ice. Neutral zone gained and dumped in deep is that puck. Noel back for it now. Played off by Burke. Battling to find as it's played up to Douglas. Icing called off as it's Robertson who collects low in his own zone. A change over the Gulls once again, and time and space for Robertson. Robertson up their neutral zone ice and over the blue line down into the Gulls zone. A shot that's blocked up by Noel deep into the corner looking to find. Chipped up high once again. O'Hearn, he'll send it back down in deep. Battling to find it's Noel who will chip this one up high. Finds Sears along the boards. A chipping back check there from O'Hearn trying to cut that one off. Played up now in neutral zone ice. O'Coin going off for that change. It's picked up now by Cranston. Cranston, he'll cycle this one in, and Cannon can't quite get in through with it. Kept up back now by Robertson. He'll look to clear. Sends this one up high for Stewart. Just chipped up and high into netting, so a new face-off to come our way here once again. The rink is packed this evening. Lots of fans out here to come out and support this Nova Scotia U15 major game. Puck drop, played back. Gulls looking to dump in deep. Played off just past McLean. Working down and low is Sears, trying to take a look. Loses possession against himself, low in the corner. Played across now by Hayes. Up top it is sent. Dufour trying to hold as he's played off by O'Hearn. Down low in the corner now, McLean and Sears. McLean able to gain control. Off to Hayes, up to Stewart now trying to jip this one out. It's Cranston back the other way and Sears with a shot that's off. Sears down low, collecting, sends it out in front, picked up by Cannon with a shot. Loose in front, kept up in a battle and Fry there to shut that one down. Good work by her, low in her own net. Some chaos in front there created from some traffic as that puck looked like it could sneak through. It was Cranston, Sears, and Cannon down and low. Puck dropped and played up top. Greenwood, he'll step out with it. A shot that is blocked off by Smith. Now back the other way this puck will go. Low into the goal zone, collect it. They'll look to clear their own zone here, but good pressure here from the Bandits offensively, trying to turn this one over. Greenwood back with it now. He'll look to escape his own zone. Up to Nordine now. Nordine trying to take his lane out wide. A stick there from Robertson. Working down and low. A shot that's kept out. Battling to find Robertson held up in the corner. Camus back with it now. Trying to chip this one down and through as it's picked off out in front now by Burke. Burke, he'll play this one up high. Now working down and in come the Bandits trying to get in through. It's O'Coin. Played off deep into the corner, battling to find possession of this one, held up in a battle. Chipped out and through now. Coming up are the Gulls. Gulls working their way through the neutral zone nice as it's sent down and deep into the Bandit zone. 7 minutes to go here in the first period. Lots of action played out and through as it's chipped up high into neutral zone ice. Zwicker now, quick move against O'Coin, and Schlender as that one sent in deep. Douglas stands up, Hayes up top of Hayes, right back up to play that puck up into neutral zone ice. Good second effort there by him as it's sent down and in deep by Henneberry out wide. Collected along the boards, Bandits looking to chip up through. It's sent down deep into the Gulls zone. Back for it now is Dufour. Dufour, he'll chip this one around, finds Kennedy. Kennedy back over Dufour. Playing this one off deep into the corner. Working up ice now, Zwicker. Zwicker working down and in. Played off into open space. O'Hearn off the bench. O'Hearn, he'll play this one and chip through. Henneberry back for it now. Henneberry, he'll collect low in his own zone. Looking to move up ice as it's chipped up high for Douglas. Played off by O'Hearn to be kept in deep. Still looking to find it's Burke now low in the corner. Trying to find possession of this puck as it's chipped off back behind. Sent up high. Robertson able to hold the line. Stepping across. Quick move there against Zwicker. He'll send that one down and low. Burke out in front now. A chance for Young. Out in front once again. O'Hearn. Oh, Young. Both on the doorstep there. Trying to find a way to push that one through. As it's chipped up high now. Zwicker looking to clear his own zone. Up in neutral zone ice. Gains a red line. Able to send that one down and in deep as the Gulls will head to the bench for a change. Time here for Camus. Camus, one of the fastest skaters here in this league. Going to look to work his way up ice. Moving down and in. That one just gets picked off of his stick by Dufour. Going to hustle his way back to the bench, try to make a change. Now Sears held up in neutral zone ice. Played off Cranston. Loses that puck to Stewart. Battling now to find possession as it's chipped in low. Robertson. Robertson taking a look now. Trying to play this one up. Finds Stewart. Stewart trying to chip this one back behind. Schlender now. Schlender plays it across for Hayes, who just loses his footing. Hayes now with control. Back to Robertson. Robertson just fans a little bit on that pass and picked off now by Cranston. Down and low to Sears. Trying to find Cranston and a good stick from Hayes. Now Cannon with a shot that's kept out by Fry and played off deep into the corner. Up top is Greenwood. Sends that one across to Dufour. Up to pressure to Stewart. Down and low now to Cannon. Cannon along the boards looking to set up deep in the Bandit zone here. Sears down and low. Sears, he'll step out with it. Trying to play this puck off as it's kept up here in a battle. Schlender, good body there. Looking to chip that puck off of his stick. Up top now for Dufour with another quick shot that's just chipped out wide. Less than 5 to go in the first period. Puck kept up here in a battle just outside the Bandits bench. Looking to find as it's chipped up high for Greenwood. Gets past him on the line. Good look there by the Bandits. Trying to make a change on this one. Greenwood back with controls. He'll play this one up into neutral zone ice. Cranston now. Pelham. He'll chip this one down and deep. Fry out to play. Kept off of Herstick out in front, and it's in the back of the net. It's a Gulls good goal as they will open the scoring in this game. Pelham with the last touch on that puck. Off from McKinnon down and low as Fry was out to play. So now a new face-off here in neutral zone ice. Score sits at 1-0 for the Gulls, as it's actually the Bandits with the majority of the shots in this first period. Puck dropped and played back up through neutral zone ice. Pelham working his way down in. Chipped off in low. McLean trying to find. McKinnon held up in a battle. Levy looking now. Down in low, battling here to find possession of this puck as it's held up. Out in front and a chance it just goes out wide. Now down in low, Camus. He'll cycle this one across. Chipped up high and out to Burke. Burke hustling his way up through neutral zone ice. Working down and in. A shot that just goes off the crossbar and up high. A good look there from the Bandits trying to get something in through. So a new face-off to come our way now, low in the Gulls zone. Puck played up top. Bandits going to look to set up down low, and here's it sent out in front. A good look there. Stewart off now to Hayes. Hayes up top. Quick move off down and low once again. A good look. Chip back behind by Greenwood. Trying to find possession. Hedeberry now starting to move his feet up now to Douglas. Picked off of his stick by O'Hearn as that one's chipped back down and low, and icing will be the call. So back down to the Bandit zone. We head for a new face-off with 3 minutes to go here in this opening period. Puck dropped. Played up high, chipped out by O'Hearn. Now Young, he'll send that one down and in deep. Trying to find possession as it's held up back behind, but chipped up through now. Cannon, he'll start to move his feet up through neutral zone ice. Taking this one out and wide. Cutting back now, looking for an option over to Cranston as that one is picked off of his stick. O'Hearn caught up in his feet. Can't find Cranston now. Working down and in. A pass out in front and a backhand shot that's out wide from Sears. Cranston down low in the corner up to Cannon. Picked off of his stick. Now do 4 on the line. Down to Sears. Sears looking to cycle as it's picked off by Stewart. Stewart, he'll try to clear up in neutral zone ice. Does. Young up to try to pressure. Chip back behind off to Cranston. Cranston now working his way down and in. Sears out wide. Chipped up to Cranston. Cranston taking a look, stepping in and through. A shot that goes wide. Dufour can't quite hold the line. So back up in neutral zone, he will head with this puck. Over to Kennedy. Off to Cranston. Cranston up to Sears. Sears off to Cannon. Cannon with a shot that Fry saves. Down and low now. Cranston, he'll send that one down in deep. Low in the corner is Camus trying to poke check that one through. Battling to find it. Smith that comes out. Chips this one along the boards, but picked up by Cannon on net. Loose in front and picked off Cannon with a second shot that goes wide. Fry holding her own in the net at the moment. Battling to find possession as it's up and over the bench and caught by Cameron. So new face-off to come here once again, low in the Bandit zone. 1.5 to go here in the first period. Puck dropped. Douglas working his way out along the board, sends out in front. Chance here on the back door and denied by Fry. Cleared up through the middle and Jollymore with a shot. Down and low, trying to play this puck off. Held up along the boards. Big hit there from Hayes. Sent out in front once again and picked off Greenwood up top. Greenwood working his way down and through. Gonna hold on out wide, trying to set up. Plays it off. Now Zwicker. Shot there that Fry holds off on. Greenwood with another shot. Loose in front, trying to find Hayes there to get his stick in a lane. Send across, trying to sneak down low is Noel. And now a penalty coming. Going to be our first penalty of the game coming up here with less than a minute to go in the first period. So Liam Jollymore going to sit in the box for 2 minutes for the Gulls. So 49 seconds now. Power play action here for the Bandits at extra player advantage. And then it will be a minute and 10 into the second period that they will have still up. Camus over to Robertson. Robertson trying to play that one along the boards as Schlender makes a fall. Trying to find out it's Kennedy down low, trying to clear, and he does. The benefit of having Camus back on defense here is you want to have 4 forwards on the power play, so helps out to keep shifts short to have them back there anyways. Played up through now, Greenwood. They'll try to cycle that one back. Robertson jumping on this one. Less than 20 seconds to go. Robertson, he plays that one up to Schlender. Schlender played up now and across. Picked off by the Gulls as they'll look to clear again. 10 seconds to go. Robertson low in his own zone with it. 5 seconds to go. Going to start to move his feet up ice. Working down and in, out wide, and buzzer will go. Thank you for tuning into this first period between the Gulls and Bandits with us here live on High Button Sports. We'll be back for more second period action after a short break. Welcome back, everybody, here live on High Button Sports for this stream of the Bandits and Gulls matchup. Lucy Glazebrook on the call for you this evening as we'll look to get this second period started. The Bandits starting with a minute and 10 of power play action here off of that late slashing call from Jolly Moore. The Gulls with their first goal in this game to open up the scoring. But Bandits with lots of good offense in that first period. Going to look to tie things up here on the power play. Down and through is Camus with a shot. Kept out. A good look by him. Playing this puck off down low in the corner. Cameron, he'll grab. Over to Camus. Camus trying to find Cameron in the slot, but fans on it. Played out and through by the Gulls now. Fry out to play it. Robertson collects. Working his way up ice. Plays that one off and picked up by Greenwood. Chipped through now by Burke. Burke working his way down in, out wide. Sent out in front and on the doorstep was Stewart with a good look there. Puck played through to Pelham. Pelham short-handed, working his way down. Gets past Robertson, plays it off on net. Robertson loses his stick down and low. Pelham up top for Henneberry. Henneberry stepping in through with a shot held up by Fry on net. Now 10 seconds to go in the power play for the Bandits. Puck dropped. One off down low. McLean now with control. McLean holding on out wide. Starting to try to exit his own zone. Played up now to Henneberry up in neutral zone ice. Being battled off against this puck. Back to even 5v5 hockey as it sears in and over off to Cannon. Cannon playing this one off deep into the quarter. Able to hold on to control as he plays it up top for Noel. Noel stepping in through with a shot there that goes wide. Trying to find out low. Sears off to Cranston with a good shot there that's denied by Fry. That puck will go all the way for an icing call from the Bandits. So down to their zone, we will head for a new face-off. Puck played off along the board, Sears. He'll send it out in front, trying to find his Cannon, and Fry jumping on that puck once again. So new face-offs to come here in the Bandit zone. They're going to change up the lines here. Lots of exciting action happening on High Button Sports this weekend. It's the second round of the U18 Major Playoffs and the U18 Major Donair Cup starting as well. U18 Female Playoff starting this weekend. As the puck is dropped and played off down and low. K-Miss, he'll shove it across for Robertson. Up to Young, trying to clear. Cannon holds off to Cranston. Cranston trying to get a shot off there as it's picked up by Smith and Young. Young looking to escape his own zone. Turned off. Back here now. K-Miss with control. Plays it up high. Working up ice now. Smith. Going to take his lane out wide. Has Young driving the nets there. Trying to pick up on a rebound off of that shot. Slender down and low. Played out wide. Trying to find Cranston battling. Cranston up now to Sears. Sears trying to work his way in through. Plays that one back against Robertson. Sears played off by K-Miss. Now Cannon out wide. He shoots. He scores. The Gulls with the second goal of the game to get up 2-0 on the Bandits. Puck dropped, played back now. Kennedy, he'll cycle this one up. It's going to go all the way for an ice, so good look here for the Bandits with an offensive zone face-off coming their way. Going to want to look to set up on this one. Puck dropped. Kennedy trying to play this one up. Chipped up here for Zwicker. Zwicker, he'll chip this one through for Jollymore. Jollymore chips that one down and in deep. Back for it now is Hayes. Played off down and low. Send out in front to the shot there that's denied by Fry. Zwicker with a second shot looking for a rebound down and low. Fry is on top of it and a late whistle there. So a new face-off to come our way here once again in the Bandit zone. So we'll look to set up. Gulls going to make a change on this one. Puck dropped. Kept up here. Levy with a shot off the post. Dufour, he'll chip that one back down and deep. Chipped up through. Now it's Burke. Burke working his way in out wide, taking a look off to Cameron and just fans on it in the slot. Trying to find as it's caught up here in a battle outside the Bandits bench. Turned around by Burke as he'll try to send that one back down and low. And a big hit from him down in the corner. Chipped up now. Robertson, he'll play that one back off down and through. Dufour, he'll play that one back. Now Kennedy. Kennedy, he'll start to move his feet. Played up out wide, in comes Pelham. Chipped off down and in deep, K-Miss to collect. K-Miss gonna look to clear his zone here early. Gulls with the change, cutting back to create some space and time for himself. Off to Robertson. Robertson up along the boards. O'Hearn gets a stick on it, but held up by Greenwood. Send across now, Henneberry stepping in through. A shot there, and off the glove of Fry. Now Sears out wide. He'll try to find Henneberry off of his stick. Henneberry sends that one down and low to Cannon. Played off by K-Miss. Battling to find possession now. Kept up just inside. O'Coin with a stick on it. Stepping through is Cranston with a high shot. Held up on the line. Greenwood with a shot on net as it's blocked off out wide. K-Miss, he'll send it around now. Cranston stepping in through. Backhand shot. Loose in front. Fry there to deny that one. Battling to find this one as it's kept out along the boards. Now Sierra's out in front there with a shot from Cranston. And Fry with a big save. Down in and low. So a new face-off coming here in the Bandit zone once again. Puck dropped off down and low. McLean. He'll chip that one across. Now Young along the boards trying to hold on to this one. Being played off by Jollymore. Chips across to McLean now. McLean. He'll send this one up through neutral zone ice, trying to find Chip back for now Zwicker. Zwicker working his way in across the line. Pass off there. Jolly Moore with a shot denied by Fry. She's down looking to get back up by Oates. He'll play this one in through the neutral zone. Young held up just outside and offside of the Bandits. That puck is played off and down and low. Zwicker now with control. He'll play this one up. Trying to find as it's left up into open space. It's Jolly Moore that jumps on it. Now Hayes back for it. Hayes trying to clear his own zone. Up now to Young. Young off to Schlender. Schlender over the red line to dump that one down and in deep. Schlender first to that puck in low as he's played off by Kennedy. Levy and Iote battling to find possession of this one. Held up in between some feet. Still looking to move as it's shipped up through now. And played up. Here comes Zwicker. Zwicker working his way in through. A shot there denied by Fry. Camus out wide. Camus, he'll chip this one back off to Robertson. Robertson working this one out of the zone up to Burke. Can't receive that one on his stick. Through 4. He'll play that one back down. Camus plays that one off to Robertson. Back off to Camus. Back off to Robertson. Looking to set up here low in their own zone for a good breakout. Up to Cameron. Cameron trying to chip this one through up to Burke, but held up by Dufour and offside of the Gulls. Now Robertson. Robertson hit off hard by Levy trying to get that puck through. Pelham plays that one off in deep. Levy stepping in through with a shot there that's denied by Camus. Puck played off to Sears, who will send that one down and in low. Camus out wide. Off to Robertson. Robertson looking to try to clear. Dufour can't keep that line. Back with it now, Greenwood. Loses that one in the feet of Dufour. So picked off now by Burke. Burke stepping in through against 3 different guys, but able to hold on to control. Plays it off a net. Trying to find the rebound there was Cameron. Held in by Hayes up on the line. Battling to find possession as it's chipped up through by Cranston. Turnover by Smith. He scores! Smith, what a goal to put the Bandits up on the scoreboard. A good turnover down and low and able to snipe top corner there. As it's Quinn Smith. He'll head to the bench to celebrate that one. Score now 2-1 for the Gulls. Held on to that puck in the O-zone for themselves for a majority of that time. And a quick turnover puck in low in their own zone creates a Bandits goal. Puck dropped. Played back. Held up here along the boards, looking to find Douglas trying to jump on this one as it's played off deep into the corner. Up top now, held in by Kennedy with a shot there on Fry, and she denies that with her blocker. Jolly Moore down and low. He'll try to chip this one around. Trying to find possession. Caught up in between some feet. Jolly Moore trying to make a quick move. Played off by a stick. Chipped up through now Stewart. Stewart up in neutral zone ice. Gets that past Kennedy. Hustling to beat Henneberry and does. Trying to get this one through towards the net as Henneberry stands that puck up. O'Coin with a huge hit down and in low. Held in up top now. Hayes trying to work down and through. Jolly Moore with a stick. O'Hearn, he'll chip that one back down and low. Kennedy, he'll follow this one deep into the corner. Big hit down and low once again, and the Bandits have a penalty coming their way. It's going to be a boarding call. So Nate O'Coin, after back-to-back big hits, it's going to be a boarding call. So now, first power play of the game going to go. Second power play of the game going to go towards the Gulls. Their first of this game. A good chance here for them to get back that 2-goal lead. Played up high to Greenwood. Greenwood, quick move there against Iote, but gets a stick on it. Now Cannon trying to work his way out along the boards. Off now up top to Greenwood. Down and low. Sears tries to find the back of the net, but denied by Fry. Battling to find possession of this one as it's held up outside of the net. Fry holding her ground down there. Shots right now 21-8 for the Gulls. So a new face-off to come once again here low in the Bandit zone. 1:42 left on the penalty. Across down to Douglas, who shoots in just wide. Cranston out there. He'll send this one up high. Greenwood fans on the line. Io trying to get a stick on it. Greenwood stepping in and through. A shot there. Denied by Camus. Puck played off down and in low. Back forward is Cranston, pressured by Schlender. Cranston working his way up ice. In and over. Draw pass there to Cannon. Cannon looking to set up out along the board. Stepping in through. Across to Cranston with a shot. And that one is in the back of the... held up there by Fry. A good look there by Cranston as Fry able to keep that one out. So 1:03 now left on the penalty. Face off one off by Cranston out towards the boards. Douglas, he just plays that one too high. And now Cameron hustling down ice, trying to turn this puck over. Playing off Cannon low in the corner. Left off now, down and low. Working up ice is Noel. A stick there, trying to turn that one over to Stewart. Battling, now pops out loose. Cameron trying to step through, can't. Cannon back now, leaves off for Sears out wide. Sears stepping in through. Chipped off up top to Noel. Noel back down to Sears. Pressure down and low as that one's chipped off of his stick. Up high now is Cranston. Cranston played off to Cannon. Up now to Noel. Noel holding on up top. Back off to Cranston. Cranston up to Noel. Back off to Cranston. Looking to get something through as it's picked off by Stewart. That one will just pop out past the blue line. Battling to find. And offside is a call there. So now 9 seconds to go on the power play here for the Gulls, though they haven't had very many chances. The Bandits putting up good pressure here defensively on the penalty kill. Puck dropped and one off towards the boards, trying to find his Robertson. Battled against two different guys trying to find. Still held up. And now out of the box is O'Coin. Stepping in through is McKinnon with a shot out wide. Up top, held up by Greenwood with a shot that's kept out by Fry once again. Played off on net, trying to find as it's held up down low, and now a whistle. So a new face-off to come our way once again here, down in low in the Bandit zone, a little over halfway through this second period. Score now sits at 2-1. Puck played off. Shot there in the back of the net it goes. It's Levy to get a quick goal for the Gulls to regain that 2-goal lead. Adam Levy, he'll head to the bench to celebrate that one. Right off the offensive zone face-off, finding the back of the net quickly. Puck dropped and one back. Kennedy now with control, being pressured by Burke. Played up now along the boards, held up here in a battle, trying to find. Chipped up by Smith. Kennedy back with it, off to Zwicker. Zwicker gains the red line to dump that one down and in deep. And a penalty coming against the Bandits. Not quite sure as I didn't see that one. So Drew Cameron gonna sit in the box. So now a new face-off here, low in the Bandit zone. Once again, the Gulls up on another power play. Puck dropped and played off out wide. Cured up through by McLean. Foot race now for this one. Iotes first there, but picked off by Kennedy. A good stick there for Schlender. He turns that one over, trying to find Iote as it's picked off now by Zwicker. Zwicker working his way down and through. A wide shot and Fry with a save. Shots now 25-8, as she has been strong in that net today. New face-off coming here low in the Bandit zone once again. Puck played up high. Kennedy along the boards, chipped up to Greenwood. Greenwood back off to Kennedy. Kennedy down and low to Pelham, back off to Kennedy. Kennedy up to Greenwood. Greenwood back off to Kennedy out wide, stepping in through down to Pelham. Playing this one off out wide, down and low. Zwicker now along the boards. Zwicker stepping down and through. A good stick lift there from Ayotte, as it's shipped up now into neutral zone ice and down all the way. Greenwood played off of that puck down low by Ayotte. Able to hold on as he'll play this one up. Just in out wide is Douglas, as that one gets picked off of his stick by Camus. Trying to find Zwicker. Quick move there, working his way down and in. Chipped off down and low. Chipped across by Camus, and now Robertson. He'll try to clear. Noel gains in his own zone. 35 seconds on the clock as this one's played up high. Young trying to get a stick on it. Now Camus chipped up into the netting, and a new faceoff to come our way. Puck dropped, played off up top. Noel over to Cannon, back up to Noel, over to Cranston, now down, a shot there, Cannon! Denied, Stewart. Trying to find out wide, Stewart trying to chip. Cannon working down and low. Being pressured out wide, up top, Noel chips that one back off to Cannon. Cannon across up top. Douglas now down low, Cranston stepping through the shot there, that's held out wide. Chip back the other way now. Right out of the box was Cameron. Cameron down and low, playing this puck off. Even 5v5 hockey once again with 7:10 to go. Battling to find as it's held up here along the boards. Burke trying to chip this one through. Now Sears up top. Sears working his way down into the Bandit zone. Quick move there. Shot denied by Fry once again. Puck dropped and played out full along the boards. Dufour, he'll send that one back down and in deep. Now along the board, Smith trying to clear. Held up top by Henneberry. Now Dufour back with it. Pressured here by Burke. Chipped up through neutral zone ice. Cameron looking to try to support that puck. Chipped across now from McKinnon, who will send that one down and in low. Chipped across. McLean trying to clear. Up top, it's Cameron that chips that one through. Cameron working down and in. Quick move there! Denied! Sends that one out in front, as he was played off that puck hard down and in low. Chipped off along the boards and sent back behind for Dufour. Up top, held in by McLean with a shot on net. Wide it goes. Cameron now holding on, a shot there, kept up. O'Coin gets battled off hard along the board, trying to find possession of that puck. Chipped off up top. Robertson stepping in through, a shot that goes wide. Levy now. He'll send this one across. McKinnon, he'll send that one down and in deep. Back for it now, it's Camus. Camus, he'll send that one up. Now O'Coin just outside the line, trying to chip that one down and in through. Played off all the way, and icing is a call there. .5:20 to go now in this second period, and it's an offensive zone face-off here for the Bandits. Puck dropped. Played off through Stewart, looking to get something off on net. Chipped up now to Robertson. Robertson back off to Stewart. Played off in deep. Back with it now is Kennedy. Pressure down and low from O'Hearn. Kennedy holding on. Starting to work his way up ice. Off now out wide to Greenwood and up through Dollymore. Picked up by Zwicker. Zwicker in over the line. Quick move there. A shot that just goes up and high. Trying to find possession of this one as it's held up along the boards. Kept in by Kennedy. Douglas trying to work him through. Chipped up now. Dollymore. He'll send that one in deep. Down and low. Greenwood. Taking a look. Sends this one up high. And that one's just going to get past Kennedy on the line. Down and low. It is headed into the Gulls zone. And backboard is Cannon. Cannon. He plays that one up. Chipped through by Camus, and that one will go all the way for an icing call. So down to the Bandit zone we will head once again. Puck shot off on net as that one's chipped up high. Now Noel up on the line. Noel stepping in through a shot that's chipped off out wide. Down and low is now Cannon. Out front for Cranston. Denied. Kennedy on the line. That just goes wide. Game is down and low, trying to cycle this one across. Sears with the stick on it. Hannaberry. He'll send that one down and low to Sears. Schlender off now to Camus. Camus chips that one back across for Robertson. Chipped up now. Iote off to Schlender. Schlender, he'll get that one out. And coming in hot is Young. Trying to find Schlender as that one's chipped off. Now Hannaberry. Play that one across. Cranston in and over. With a shot there denied by Fry. Down and low. Played off along the boards. Camus with a good stick to chip that one off. Out into neutral zone, that puck will head, and back with it now is Cannon. Played off now to Noel. Noel up now for Cranston. Sent back behind there by Robertson. And a new face-off to come here low in the Bandit zone. Less than 3 to go here in this second period. Puck dropped and played up high. Looking to find possession. Pelham, he'll send that one in low. Chipped up now into neutral zone ice and sent back in deep by Kennedy. Back for it now is McLean. Trying to find, chipped up high into netting, that puck will go. Puck drop, played it wide, looking to try to find. Do 4 on the line to keep as it's shipped off down and low. Kennedy back with it now. Played up high for McKinnon. He'll send that one down in. Battling to try to find. Chipped up there by McLean, almost over into the boxes. Cameron trying to play that one forward, and offside is a call. .2:10 on the clock here to go in the second. It's still the Gulls with that 2-goal lead of 3-1. Hannaberry plays that one across for Greenwood. Greenwood chipped up now and in deep by Douglas. McLean back now. He'll chip that one across. Hayes up along the boards. O'Hearn trying to clear as it's picked off of his stick by Douglas. Sent it now into neutral zone ice. Greenwood back with it. Off to Zwicker. Zwicker, he'll send that one in low out wide. Chipped up along the boards. O'Hearn trying to chip this one through. Now O'Coin. Back up in neutral zone ice. 1.5 to go now as this puck is rimmed around for Stewart, who chips this one out. Back now into his own zone as Jollymore plays that one off for Greenwood. Off to Zwicker. Zwicker working his way in over the line. Quick move there. Stepping in through and denied by Fry. Great save there by her. Puck dropped. Played off in low. Burke, he'll send it across for Robertson. Robertson plays this one up now as it's chipped out through. Camus speeding his way down ice. He shoots and denied. Good look by him. Trying to tighten the goal gap here in this game. Played across now for Camus. Up and high. Robertson in off the line. And a hand pass called. Puck drop. One back. Gets past McLean. In comes Sears. Sears. Forehand, backhand. Denied by McLean. But he's going to get a penalty for it. They're going to call it as a hooking, it looks like. So Nate McLean going to head to the box there. So another power play here for the Gulls. Played up top. Noel trying to send that one off to Cranston. Back off to Noel. Down to Cannon. Off to Noel. Cannon out wide. Noel, Ayotte. Schlender to Ayotte. Caught up in between his feet. Trying to find possession of this one as it's sent down in and deep. Back for it now is Noel. Played up, Noel. He'll draw past that one off to Sears, who loses that one. 10 seconds to go. Sears leaves it off for Douglas. Douglas denied by Schlender with a good stick there. Down in and deep in the corner, and the buzzer will go to indicate the end of this second period. Thank you for tuning in with us here live on High Button Sports. We'll be back for more third period action after a quick intermission break. Welcome back, everybody, here live on High Button Sports between this third period action between the Bandits and the Gulls. After the first 2 periods of play, the score sits at 3-1 for the Gulls. Shots right now 31-9 for the Gulls as well, as they are starting on a power play with 1:16 as McLean is going to sit in the box here. Puck dropped. One back by Douglas. Over to Greenwood, it's played. Greenwood, he'll play this one up. Working down and in now with Sears as it's played off around. Up top is Cranston. Plays this one off as it's picked off by Schlender. Schlender trying to clear here, short-handed. Cranston now. He'll drop that one off, down and in. Sears plays this one up top. Cannon, he'll step across, off to Greenwood. Greenwood stepping it through. Shot there, denied. Trying to find the rebound was Cannon, but fans on it. And that whistle will go. Gonna try to fix the net here as it just popped off there at the end. 43 seconds now to go on the power play for the Gulls. Puck dropped, played off down and low. Cleared by Sears up top. Greenwood, he'll play that one across. Stepping in was Cannon, and a shot there that's denied. Left out wide. And now Cranston. Up to Greenwood. Greenwood now off to Cannon. Trying to find his Hayes as he'll try to jump on that one. Played up through neutral zone. Ice now, and Greenwood. He'll play that off to Cranston. Cleared now by Iot. Trying to find as it's back with it is Greenwood. Greenwood start to work his way up ice. Down and in he comes. A shot that goes wide. McLean now out of the box as we're back to 5v5 hockey on this ice. Smith heads on for him. Puck cleared all the way by the Bandits, but no icing called there. Burke battling down and low now, trying to find possession. Held up here in between some skates, looking like it's going to pop out loose. Burke sends out in front. Cameron with the shot that gets chipped up high by Greenwood. Trying to find. He's ready in the slot once again, but tied up. Played across now. Pelham. He'll gain. Takes it back into his own zone and sends it up through neutral zone ice. Robertson trying to jump up high on it. Cleared down low into the Bandit zone now, as it's played back by Camus over to Robertson. Robertson up high now. Quick move there by Cameron, and he turns that one over to Zwicker. Zwicker off to Henneberry. Henneberry trying to clear this one through, and up and over into the Gulls bench it will head. So a new face-off coming our way. Off of Burke 6, so it will take place outside of the Bandits zone. Puck dropped. Played off in deep. Down for it is McLean as he gets taken down hard and along the boards. Trying to find as it's kept up in a battle. Dean down and low with it. Up high from McKinnon with a shot and a glove save there from Fry. So a new face-off here in the Bandit zone once again. Both teams getting the change, getting some fresh legs on the ice. As I said before the game, the Bandits don't play tomorrow, so they're going to want to empty the tank here today. A short bench, but looking to put as much effort for it as they can. Puck played off up top. Working down along is Sears. Played out in front, and a shot there from Cranston that's denied. Battling here deep in the corner. Sears trying to hold on and control off to Cranston out in front. That one's picked off. Now Iot, he'll chip this one through for Young. Young working his way down and wide. Gains control. Going to try to hold on if he can. Played off now. Schlender low along the boards trying to play this puck through. Chipped up top. Hayes holds that one in. Sent back down and low. Trying to clear up along as it's chipped out and through. Sears now skating hard. McLean, though, with a stick to play that one off. Sears out in front. And Cranston will hold off on the shot after Greenwood. Greenwood across now to Dufour. Dufour trying to get something off on net. Held up by Schlender. Now Greenwood, quick move. Here in neutral zone ice, Iote plays it off into the bench. As this puck is played up now. Working in across the Sears, off to Cranston. Played off there, picked up by Douglas. Off to Cranston again. As he gets a shot off of Camus in front to block that one off. Camus, not as many offensive chances as he usually has. Down in low, Sears trying to look for a chip, but still looking good back there on defense today. She's been able to help his team out a lot. Trying to find control of this one. Played off up along the boards, 2-4. Tries to send that one back down and low, but a big block there for Stewart to chip that puck back the other way. Back down with it is Greenwood, trying to play that puck off. And a penalty coming. So Gregor O'Hearn gonna head to the box here. Not even quite sure what the call is gonna be. So now a new face-off to come here. Low in the Bandit zone. As that puck is played off. The Gulls once again with another power play. Cycled along the boards trying to find is Robertson. Held up here in a battle. Kept up. Now Dollymore across for Zwicker. Zwicker stepping in through. Denied by Camus with another huge block for his team. Now a battle along the boards as that puck is played up top. Noel stepping through with a shot. And up into netting, that one will head. New face-off coming here once again in the Bandit zone. Gulls making a change. They don't quite even know who's going on the ice. So the Gulls changed after his hand was down. So a new face-off to come here, low in the Bandit zone. Puck dropped and played off down and low. Chip back by Hayes. McLean looking to try to clear as it's going to go all the way. Greenwood back for it. He'll cut back low in his own zone. The Bandits able to try to kill this penalty off early. Chipped off by Burke. Burke looking to try to get a hold of this puck. Played up now. Douglas working down and in. Played out wide to Cranston. Cranston, he'll send that one in low as he gets hit hard from Burke. Cannon on the wall. Cannon coming down and in. Played off for Sears. Sears back for Cannon, but denied by the Bandits. Another big hit out along the boards. Looking to try to find 35 seconds. Douglas with a shot that Fry holds up. She has been unreal today in nets for the Bandits. Facing 36 shots. Only 3 have gotten past. Keeping her team in this one. 33 seconds now to go on the power play here for the Gulls. They haven't been able to capitalize quite yet. Puck dropped and played off down and deep. Camus gets a stick on it. Played up top. Greenwood trying to hold. Plays this one off along the board. Stepping in through. Sears puts that one wide. Cannon along the boards. Cannon, quick move there. Trying to send this one across. Douglas with a shot that goes wide. Cranston along the boards, chipped up high, and out it goes. Cannon off to Cranston. Cranston trying to get this one in, as that puck is denied from him. Camus, he'll play this one up high into on ice. Over to the box comes O'Hearn. And that puck will go for an icing call. So a new face-off to come here. Low in the Bandit zone. New face-off here in the Bandit zone. A wait there on the puck drop as now wide McKinnon sends that one on net, but chipped off down and low. Working up ice is Schlender now as he loses that one. Levy going to try to send that one back down and deep. Back with it is Camus. Camus cutting back, taking a look up ice. Going to hold on to as much space and time as he can. Starting to move his feet now. Working across, quick move there. Up now through neutral zone ice. Working his way in out wide. Going to cut through down and low. He shoots it off the post. What a shot from Camus. One looked like it was going to get through, but denied by the post. Back now with it is Robertson. Robertson looking to set up. Sends it up for Young. And icing is a call. So back down to the Bandit zone we head for a new face-off. Bandits only down by 2 at the moment. Still lots of game must be played here tonight. Gonna look to try to tie things up. Puck dropped. Played off up high. Chipped through by Young. Back off to Young from Ayotte. Over to Ayotte. He shoots and just fans on it. Now back the other way comes Wicker. Played off by Burke. Oh, wide is Douglas. Douglas stepping through the shot that's wide. Net looks off, but not going to try to fix it. So Ayotte now making his way up ice out wide. A shot that goes out. Young trying to play that one back down and in as it's shipped forward for Douglas. Foot race now for this puck. McLean sliding in through and denies that puck. Going front now. Fry with the save and a late hit there against her. So Fry trying to get her helmet sorted down there as she was hit after the play, so puck drop, played off along the boards. Sears trying to work his way down. Played off by McLean out there. Down and low now with it is Smith as he'll chip this one up. Cannon along the boards as it's sent up high. Now stepping into Noel with a shot that's wide. Now Cannon. Cannon up to Greenwood. Greenwood with a shot blocked off by his own player, Sears. Now Cameron off to Smith. Smith working in. Plays it forward for Burke. And he's held up on the play. So a penalty coming against the Gulls. So Chase Noel going to go to the box for 2 minutes for hooky. So now the Bandits with a 2-minute power play. Puck dropped and played through by Cameron and Lowe. Smith trying to find as he gets held off of that puck. One hand passes that one up high for Robertson. Over to Camus. Camus. And then through Burke. Oh, wide. A good look there. Trying to get something off. Up now to Robertson. Off to Camus. Camus. Cutting down and low. Holding on. Kept up in between the feet of Cameron. Cameron, a big hit against him, but still stepping in through across to Burke. Burke trying to get something through there as that one's denied. Robertson able to hold that line, it looked like, and the whistle will go. Face-off coming deep into the Gulls zone. Under 11 to go here in this third period. 1:25 in the power play here for the Bandits. A good couple of chances there early for them. Couldn't quite capitalize on any just yet. Puck dropped. Played off along the boards. Gets past Robertson on the line. Camus back for her now. Left off for Robertson. Robertson starting to move his feet up ice. Up for Camus. Dropped off for Birkin. Turned over by Pelham just inside. Pelham working it through. A shot that Fry had and gets past her. So Pelham with a goal. Short-handed. Puck drop, play back. Hayes will play it across. Still a minute to go here in the power play for the Bandits after that short-handed goal from Pelham. Send down and in deep. Hayes down and low for it. Gets hit hard into the boards and another penalty coming against the Gulls. Henneberry for the cross check. So 48 seconds of 5-on-3 action here for the Bandits to look to kind of capitalize. Puck played up top. Holding on is McLean. A shot there, kept off out in front. Trying to find as that puck is cleared through. Fry out to play, she'll leave that one off. Back for it now is McLean. McLean. He'll start to work his way up ice. Played out wide, in across the line, played over. Trying to find the stick of Stewart as that one is picked off by Levy up top. McLean back in for it. Plays that puck off along the board, trying to find. Now working up ice is Stewart. Stewart, draw pass there to Ayotte. Ayotte down and low to Stewart. Stewart, shot there, now 5-on-4 as Noel will head to the bench and clear it up through. Fryo to play, Robertson back. 58 seconds to go in this power play now. Robertson working his way up ice now. Working down and in over the line. He'll send that one in deep. Along the boards. Working in. Cameron with a shot off the blocker. Trying to find controls. This one's chipped up in neutral zone ice again. Robertson back with it. 30 seconds now to go in the power play. Camus holds this puck up. Camus now. Working his way down, but picked off by Greenwood. Now Cameron trying to get in through, but offside is a call. New face-off now outside of the goal zone. 21 seconds to go in the power play. Burke. It's played down and low by Sears. Noel back with it now. Noel, he'll look to clear up top. Hamus, he plays it across for Robertson. Robertson working down and in. Played off forward. Cameron working his way down and through. Trying to play it off in front of the net. Camus up top with a shot there. Blocked off by Sears. Back to even 5v5 hockey now. Cameron plays this puck off down and in low. Played off on net. Kept up there in a battle, looking to find a rebound with the Bandits. Puck dropped. Played across. Hayes stepping in through. Hayes with a shot that's up and high. Up top, McLean will hold. He'll send that one back towards the net, and it goes just wide. Trying to control down and low. Held up here in a battle. Chipped up top. Cannon, he'll look to clear. Now Sears. Sears working his way down and wide. Shot there denied by Fry. Up high into neutral zone ice. Now it's Cannon with it. Pressured here by the Bandits. Young, he'll get a stick on it. Searching to try to find as it's chipped back and through by Cannon. Sears down and low with it. Trying to play this puck off. Kept up here in a battle. Chipped up by O'Coin. On the line is Kennedy. Off now to Cranston. Picked off by O'Coin. Back off to Kennedy. Kennedy out wide. Chipped off down and low. Sears out in front. A chance there. Fry holds that one up. Cranston looking to get that one off again. But denied by O'Hearn in the slot. Play through now. Working down and in as O'Coin gets that one past Greenwood. Trying to follow up and find. Greenwood moving up ice. Plays that one back behind Cannon as he'll work his way down and in on a shot that goes wide. Oh, wide now. Cannon trying to chip this one back in, but now on the stick of Robertson. Robertson working his way down and in. It's played off in deep. Along the boards now, the Bandits still battling for possession of this puck. Slender with a stick on it as it gets sent back down and low. Sent across into open space. Nobody there. As Camus will chip that one forward, out. Gets that one in through. Noel played off by Schlender in deep. Henneberry now starting to move his feet as it's chipped off of his stick. Trying to find up in neutral zone ice. Camus, he'll send that one back down and low. Offside are the Bandits. Time and space here for Henneberry. Stewart right in to try to pressure this puck. Now Zwicker out wide. Zwicker, he'll start to move up through neutral zone ice. Played off by Oates as that puck will go all the way, and icing will be the call. So down to the goal zone we will head for a new face-off. Puck drop. Played off on net, trying to find Kent. Another quick shot here. Oh, Burke on the doorstep, trying to get that one through, and a huge save for the Gulls. The Bandits seem to think that's in the back of the net. Potentially that Espo had pushed it in on that save. The referee in low was looking to have eyes on it. If you're at home, go watch that video review and see if you can see that one in the back of the net there. Puck dropped on this face-off. Burke trying to work his way through. Dufour trying to chip. McLean. He'll send that one down and low. Burke trying to send it out in front. Cameron with a stick on it as he got sticked up high in front of the net. Played off in low by Burke, just wide of the net. Cameron down there, sent out in front. Picked off now and sent up high into neutral zone ice. McLean back with it. Played up now to Burke. Burke working his way down and through. On net there, denied. Played off up high. Trying to find. Hayes, he'll send that one in low. Kennedy down with it. Pressured by Smith. Now Zwicker, he'll clear. Dollymore working his way out wide. That puck picked off of his stick. Back up the other way. O'Coin comes flying, trying to find as it's chipped up high. Hayes with the body on it. McKinnon down and low. He'll collect in the corner. Picked off of his stick and played off up high by the Bandits, and a penalty coming. So a head contact call coming against Dufour. Going to be 4 minutes here. Power play action for the Bandits. So 4:30 left in the game. And 4 minutes of a power play here for the Bandits. A good chance for them to try to get something through. Puck dropped, played off, and the Bandits can't seem to set up in low. Camus back for it. Camus right now deep into this third period. This is where it would help to have a full team, as they don't today. So short in numbers, killing a lot of energy as Cameron taken down in the slot. So 3:39 and a power play. Puck dropped and played off out wide. Played all the way down by Jolly Moore to start that face-off off. Robertson back for it. He'll collect low in his own zone. Played up now to Camus, who can't quite hold on, and icing is the call. Trying to work through his Sears. Picked off now, down and low is Robertson. Robertson working his way up ice. Robertson. In, down, and low. Played off up top for Camus. Camus stepping across the line, holding on to control as long as he can. Stepping through, a shot there! And a glove save. Puck dropped. Played off in low on net. Sent up high. Camus back with it. Starting to move his feet. Fry pulled from her net. Camus down and through. A shot! Denied! The Bandits looking to follow up on a rebound opportunity, and they can't. Timeout called by the Bandits. Thank you for tuning in with us here live on High Button Sports. We'll be back after this short 30-second break. Buzzer goes to indicate the end of that timeout. Both teams still talking. So down into the goal zone we head. 3:10 is what is left in this game. 2:41 in the power play here for the Bandits, as they will keep Fry hold, giving them that extra player advantage here to try to get something through in the last minutes of this game. Burke sent out of the face-off. Not quite sure about that one, as it's Cameron going in for him. Cameron trying to win off that one as it's played up top. Robertson over to Camus. Camus holding on over to Burke. Burke stepping in through a shot that's blocked off by Kennedy. Burke trying to get something through still. Picked off in front and held up. Good look there by the Bandits trying to get a rebound off of that one. The Gulls denied of that change. Face off one over the boards. Trying to find as it's here in a battle. Kennedy just gonna try to hold that in his own zone along the boards. Popped to loose now. Burke up top for Robertson. Robertson stepping through off to Camus. Camus stepping in through. Shot there just wide. Trying to find his Cameron. Not a Burke. Burke along the outside. Burke stepping in through up top for Camus. Camus working across the line off to Burke. Burke. Shot there, held up on net, and a new face-off coming once again. Puck played out along the boards, sent up high. Robertson off for Camus. Camus along the boards to Slender. For Robertson. Robertson to Burke. Across in the slot. Cameron denied. Robertson up for Camus. Camus finds Burke. Burke hustling his way in through a quick move there. And high that shot goes. Slender along the boards being battled for that puck. Cleared by the Gulls. And that one finds the back of the net. Gonna be Tellum that gets that goal. .150 to go here in this third period. A shorthanded goal there by the Gulls. 1:19 to go in the penalty. Puck dropped and played back. McLean. Played off of this puck, able to hold on. Chipped out wide to Iota, off to Young. Young across, trying to work in through the Bandits. Young, he gains control. Sent out in front, a backhand shot. Rebound, loose. Can't find. Bandits with another shot there. McLean up high on the line. He'll send that one in low. Sent across from O'Coin to Iota, and shot that just goes up high. Now down and low, played up top. McLean stepping in through, a shot there, and held up. 37 seconds to go now in the power play. Puck drop. Played off along the boards. Gulls looking to clear. Iota, he'll play that one down along the boards. Played across now. Hayes stepping in through, a shot and off the post. Greenwood. Kept up, down and low. Trying to play this one off on net. Iota back in there wide. Hayes. Chipped off to O'Coin. Left out in front, trying to find his Iota. Back to even 5v5 hockey as it's played off down and through. A shot there, still looking to get something through, and the Bandits can. Kept up in a battle. 20 seconds to go. Trying to find. Up top. Young, off from McLean. McLean, shot denied. Cranston now working his way up ice. 5 seconds to go. Cranston gets in through. Denied by McLean. Battling out wide. And a last-ditch effort shot. As that will conclude this game. Thank you for tuning in with us here. Live on High Button Sports. I've been Lucy Glazebrook. We'll see